Bitcoin is a bank in cyberspace. Monetary energy, core of the earth, doubles every year. Listen to my words. Selling doesn't hurt. Selling is absurd. It's like cutting off your wings, but you want to be a bird.
The cryptocurrency, I saw something crazy in the markets. I have to tell you, I was driving to the Wizard of Oz and I stopped and I saw the Tin Man, right? I saw the Tin Man and I thought, right, okay, I'm gonna knock and see what kind of sound he makes, right? Okay, stop the joke anyway. I just wanted to quickly make a bit of a fun with one bloody idiot that does that. Just joking, guys. Listen, there is some crazy stuff that I have seen, right? Crazy stuff, right? And it's hilarious what I've saw, right? And I want you guys to understand this. So some of the guys, you are on my private WhatsApp group, right? And you noticed I sent you a private video regarding how many coins there were, how many Ethereum Vitalik had in his wallet, right? And it got me wondering because I was tracking it, right? I'm tracking his wallet. I'm trying to see how much Shiba he moved, how many other coins he moved, and how many Ethereum he moved, right? So when I saw the transactions, I see that he had just over 9,000 Ethereum there, worth 1.3 billion at that time. They started to vanish just before the market crash, right? So they left. The first transaction was 500, another transaction was 500. I'm just giving you the last few, right? And then it was an 8,000 transaction, right? So this gets really interesting, right? So I see all of these coins just shifting, moving fast, right, out of Vitalik's wallet. Right? Within a minute, like minute after minute, these were moving out fast. So clearly there was something being manipulated, and I'm sure Vitalik had something to do with it, right? And obviously I told all the people on the channel and everything, I said, just stay calm, even on WhatsApp, I said, stay calm. This is, you know, how things go volatile, right? But it looked so much manipulative, right? I knew someone's manipulating something here. And so I'm still tracking his wallet, and I'll link the video, the private video. It's still private. I'll link it here because I didn't want to make it public, but I'll link it in this video so you can see, right? And you're gonna laugh your head off, right, when you see it. So Vitalik has 9,000 Ethereum in his wallet. We all know, we have a screenshot from a few days before that as well, when Shiba and all of that went in, and time back as well. We have all of these data, right? Okay, we talked about it, how, you know, he's got $1.3 billion worth of Ethereum, and how he's now become one of the youngest billionaires at the age of 27 with his Ethereum, and how he has 8 times more, $8 billion worth of Shiba in his account as well. So we talk about all of this. He does a great donation, and I'm glad to be a part of that donation, right? Because I got shafted a little bit. I wasn't affected, right? And I see all of this drama, right? And then I go back to his wallet and I see 16,000 Ethereum. I'm like, what? Hold on. The maths. He sent $1 billion worth of Shiba. Okay, wait for it. He sent $1 billion worth of Shiba, and he had $1.3 billion worth of Ethereum, and currently he has double the amount, or close to double the amount of Ethereum he had before. Totals up to $2 billion. What? I think I know exactly what happened there. I'm gonna let you guys discover this. I don't want to be giving you my thoughts on that. I think you guys already figured it out, right? How he had $1.3 billion worth of Ethereum, 9,000 to be precise, just over 9,000. He cleans everything out, sends $1 billion worth of thing, and there's more to it, by the way. So obviously the market collapses, and then Elon Musk comes out with his nonsense. It's all at the same time, right? Then what I see, and this is the beautiful part, Shiba goes to a particular exchange called duedex, and I believe it's in India, if I'm correct. Shiba sells for $19 a coin. $19 a coin. And guess what they sold it for? Ethereum. That's a big coincidence, right? So somebody got shafted somewhere in the world, and I feel sorry if the Indians bought it for $19 a coin. So, you know what? This is all, listen, I feel sorry for them. This is a greater scam. It's a massive, massive scam. So, you know, I say Shiba was a scam coin. Well, I think now Shiba wasn't the scam coin, but Shiba coin was used for a bigger scam by a lot of these whales. And shame on what's his name, Vitalik, for doing what he did, right? Because Vitalik clearly did that, and this is just like all crazy. You know, I was kind of shocked. I was like, wow, okay, dude, if I knew what you were going to do, because obviously all that news was kind of noise and messing with our heads. So we thought, oh, he's donated and XYZ, and everyone's, you know, so much news and so much like people going crazy. And you know what? This is what causes problem, right, in your concentration. This is the noise that you don't want. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't see where the money was moving, because I'm tracking and I'm trying to answer calls and everything. People are panicking, you know, people are literally shitting their pants, excuse my language, but that's what it was. It's like, dude, calm down, man. Look, I just moved mine. Just before it happened, I moved my thing, right? So I saw all of these movements and I moved my coin. I said, you know, I'm going to leave it. I'm not bothered, right? And funny thing is, even till today, I'm going to tell you this, you're going to be shocked, right? I'm still 50% up from my original buy, right? I'm not even talking about the recent buys I've done, right? So my original buy, I'm still up. What do you call this? I'm still up 50%, right? So I ain't complaining. But this is beautiful, right? So forget WazirX, all of those, right? This is $90 scam, right? Anyway, clear manipulation. But what we're talking about here is how the market dumped, right? So market went in 2 days, and it took 2 days for market to do this, right? Market went from $2.5 trillion to $2.2 trillion, slightly dipped below that as well, right? So we'll just call it $2.2 trillion market dumped, right? You know, everyone panic sell, Bitcoin lovers, and everybody sold. There was one idiot, by the way, he was on the UK national news. He sold his house, sold his car, sold everything, and he done a leverage trade, right? And, you know, people are trying to plaster that he's lost money on Bitcoin, but, well, he hasn't lost money on Bitcoin. He lost money because of his own stupidity. Why the hell do you go and do a, crazy long on Bitcoin for? Why'd you do that for, right? You're an idiot. Simple as that, right? So this one goes to you, mate. You're an idiot, right? You shouldn't be doing a leverage trade in a volatile market. I've been telling everyone on my videos, I'm not trading, right? I'm not buying, I'm not selling, I'm not doing nothing. I've been warning people on my videos. Maybe you should watch this channel and you get all these warnings, right? So that's what I've been doing. I've been telling people that, you know, right now market's going to be too volatile, right? So don't do anything, don't react, because whatever action you're going to take is going to catch you out. The whales will catch you out. There's going to be plenty of bull traps. There's going to be plenty of bear traps right now. So if you're holding on to something, just hold on. I've even told my private groups, and I disclose this here, I told my private groups, hold on to your alts. Do not sell your alts. That's what I've told them. No financial advice, but that's what I said to them. Hold on to your alts. By the way, guys, if you're watching the video right now and you like what you're seeing, smash that like button. If you dislike it, destroy the dislike button. And also write down in the comment what I'm saying wrong and what your feelings are and what your favorite coins are actually, right? Because mine is Shiba right now. Trust me, I'm loving Shiba. Anyway, so let's get back to the thing. So this is what's been going on, right? So the market, you know, a lot of manipulation, a lot of stuff going on. And what you have to understand is, you know, how, like, you know, this guy, he's gone in and he's gone, irresponsibly long, apparently. And it is irresponsibly long during a cycle where we're going to have a little bit of a correction. We're expecting this. We're expecting massive movements in the market. We've been talking about it, right? So obviously he's gone long. And now he kind of, one idiot, goes on national news. I bet he's been paid by them as well, right? So he goes on national news and says, oh, I lost all my money on Bitcoin. No, you didn't lose it on Bitcoin, mate. You lost it on going irresponsibly long on Bitcoin, right? When the market was going down. Should have done your analysis. Should have been actually, you know, instead of going and FOMOing, right? Should have actually realized that holding Bitcoin is much better. Dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin is a lot more better. You make a lot more money over time than actually trying to gamble it, right? You gambled it. Don't blame Bitcoin for that. That's your own problem, right? So you shouldn't be gambling in the first place. So yeah, that's for you, right? So sorry, I'm just trying to offload some anger towards this guy because he's plastering it on national news. And you know how national news, they like to pick on something that's going to affect everybody, create more FUD and create more, you know, whatever. Remember, when they create more fear of missing out, right? When they pump it in the news, that's when they're going to be selling to you, right? I sent a tweet out today. I said, when there's fear in the market, buy Bitcoin. When there's greed in the market, sell Bitcoin. What do I mean by that? The news will plaster it all over them. Bad news, bad news, bad news. So you sell, you panic and you sell because most of you are brainwashed, right? Or the other opposite, news is going to pump it. Oh, Bitcoin's going to the moon, right? So they can sell it to you. That's what it is, right? You fearful, they buy, right? You're greedy, they sell. Full stop, right? And I remember I told you, don't ask me who they are. They are they. Full stop, right? We're not going to go into that part. But that's what it is. Anyway, the market goes from 2.5 trillion to 2.2 trillion. And then massive blip, mega liquidations. You know, everyone wiped out everywhere. But guess what? We see Doge up 30%. We see Matic up 30%. We see during the dump, we see Shiba up 27%, right? We see Ethereum took the hardest hit, by the way. Ethereum took the biggest hit. Bitcoin, not much. It was originally the biggest one. It took 17% hit, and then it climbed up immediately. It was bought up straight away, and you can see. Remember I was telling you about the OTC trade, how the money goes in and the money never moved. Well, the OTC went into a frenzy and they bought massive amounts of Bitcoin. I was seeing thousands. In fact, someone bought 10,000 Bitcoin in one single transaction on Coinbase. One single transaction, 10,000. So that's the level of buying that's going on. This is they knew it, expected. They put the buy order, done, right? This is OTC. You're not going to see the price reflect on the price discovery, right? That's what happens. So you know, follow the money. Money is leading the way, and yet everybody's oblivious. You know, they're following you know, YouTubers and Twitter for this and that. And don't get me wrong, they're all fine. What I'm trying to say is follow the right ones. There are some plenty good guys out there. Follow them, right? They're not there to make their own gains. I mean, there's the idiot that I was basically kind of impersonating in the beginning of this video. All he wants to do is sell you his bybit link. Right, him and a few others, they just want to sell you their bybit because they're getting free Bitcoin. They get paid in Bitcoin per video to promote. So if this guy is now doing 100x leverage with one Bitcoin, he just got paid one Bitcoin to do it. You think they're not making money? They get paid by these exchanges because the amount of volume they bring in, and all of these people lose money and the exchange keeps the money. That's all it is. Is that what you want, right? So I'm not going to go too deep into that subject, but what you need to see is the market itself bounced by 100 billion within 12 hours. Now let me give you a little bit of a teaser, a little bit of a fact here actually, a little bit of a fact, right? Back in 2018, when the market crashed, do you know what the total market cap was? 120 billion. The whole market cap. 120 billion, right? And guess what? We just did 100 billion back up, right? 100 billion back up in 12 hours, right? People just don't see the thing. I'm seeing it and I'm enjoying it, obviously. I mean, I feel bad for some of the people who's losing money, but the most important thing is, and I've said this to people, I said, guys, if you're dabbling yourself in crypto, number one rule, you gotta take your initial investment out ASAP. Number two rule, your initial investment hasn't come, it's gone to the ground. Do you know what? Hold on, do not sell for a loss. They'll come, trust me. I've held coins since 2016. I've held coins since, what was it? I'll give you a good coin I held. It's still, I mean, it's probably down, it's still down actually, it's still down. What was it called? There's a name for it, I forgot what the name is. Anyway, I can't remember right now. There was a coin I bought way back in, Bitcoin, that's the one, Bitcoin. I remember there was a massive thing about Bitcoin, and I was still learning crypto, right? And I bought a whole bunch of Bitcoin, like, you know, one of those penny coins, right? And it went up, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the moon with that one, right? And then it dumped, and it never came back again, right? So I'm still holding some of that crap, right? You know, I'm still in loss. So, but the point I'm trying to make, it's a principle you need to have. Do not sell. Whatever you do, if you're at a loss, do not sell. You never went in to make a loss. Full stop. You don't give up, right? And the number one, actually, last rule, but it should have been the first rule, right? Number 3 rule, but it should have been number 1. Never ever invest what you can't afford to lose. Don't put money money in that you need for living and expenses and your bills and this and that. Don't do that. What's wrong with you? I said it to many people. You know what? All you need to do is, say for example, you drink a cup of coffee, right? You go work 9 to 5, 5 days a week. That's what you do. You drink a cup of coffee every day. Maybe you drink 2. If you're like me, you drink 10, right? But the point is, right? You put 1 cup of coffee money aside. That's all you got to do. I mean, it depends where you buy it from. Like for me, I love my Costa. 3 quid a coffee. Boom. £3 a week, right? That's what? £12 a month. That's enough. You'll be surprised. That's enough, right? You don't need to be a millionaire, a billionaire, right? Or, you know, someone with a big fat wages. You don't need none of that. All you need is a cup of coffee money invested into the top currency, right? And I always say this, whatever you invest, put 50% in Bitcoin, put 25% in Ethereum, and put 25% in all other shit coins, right? You know, one of my top number 3 coin is actually BNB. I believe BNB has the potential because of what it's doing with the Binance chain and everything, right? And this whole DeFi space, I believe BNB can actually reach the prices and the levels of Ethereum today. But what does that mean? Ethereum could also do a 5x from where it is now. But hold on, what does that mean for Bitcoin? Well, guess what? It could do a 5x from here now. So when I look at all of this, I'm interested. I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. You know? So yeah, we're gonna go and find the Wizard of Oz. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find the Wizard of Oz, right? You know, we just find little Tin Man here and there, right? Knock knock, who's there, right? And by the way, the Tin Man I'm referring to is Elon Musk, right? Call him the Tin Man now. I mean, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I bet you any money he used his Twitter, his 54 million followers, right, to create a panic, you know, create a shitstorm, sell the Bitcoin. Sorry, not sell the Bitcoin. Buy the Bitcoin, dump the Bitcoin, buy the Bitcoin dip. I bet he bought it because he won't do it with Tesla. He probably bought it personally because he can see the potential. And then on the flip side, he probably also bought a whole bunch of Doge, and he's started to pump Doge with another tweet. It's hilarious. He mentioned like, oh, we're working with the Doge developers. It's like, hold on. What developers? There has never been any developers. What the hell are you talking about? Doge was created by a random guy, right? There's no developers there. Nobody's ever been. I bet they don't even have the access to the GitHub to develop it. The only way they can develop it is by cloning it. And hold on, if they're going to be cloning it, that means now, if I'm correct, right? I could be wrong, right? If they are going to be cloning the source code and forking Dogecoin and launching their own version with the developers, then guess what? There's a new version of Doge coming, a fully upgraded version of Doge coming, and Elon has something to do with it. Now Elon owns, as far as we know, Elon will be the founder of Doge, right? And by doing this upgrade to the chain, if the chain picks up, right? So we have 2 chains. If one chain gets mined more and accepted, and I'm sure Elon could manipulate that, a few mil here and there, boom, 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 everyone mines new Dogecoin. Well, guess what? He's going to be the official Doge father, right? Which everyone's been calling him anyway, because everyone suspects that's the case. But I think this is the one. This is the one that puts him on the map, and he's going to own it. Because I'm telling you, Doge, something's not right with Doge. Something's not right with Doge, right? You know, it's genuinely, officially a scam coin, right? Oh yeah, also, by the way, I bought some Doge. Even though I hate Doge, I believe it's a scam coin. Guess what? I bought some Doge last night. Bought it with a few of our boys, and we're already 30% up, right? So I've already cashed out my 30% and I've left the rest. Let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. So, you know, end of the day, I don't care right now. Do you know what? This is the scam season. It's not altcoin season, scam season, right? If you go on CoinMarketCap, I mentioned on yesterday's video how we had 9,745 coins. Well, guess what? We have 9,800 and something coins. More new coins, more scam coins coming out, non-stop, right? This is where it happens, right? All of this crazy stuff. Everyone's going to be dumping their coins, right? And making shit tons of money. Also, somebody asked for Shiba. Look, I found an old chart. I found a chart with a lot more data, and what I found was Shiba has been operating on Uniswap since August 2020, and it was kind of flatlined until 2021 when it did peak out a little bit. And if you look at the curves and the trend line, and I'll share it to you privately, I don't want to do it on this video, but it's brilliant, right? I saw the curve and I'm seeing the trend line, and guess what? Shiba is actually up. A lot of people don't know that. And that kind of relates to that tweet. There was one guy, he tweeted, he said he bought $2,000 worth of Shiba and he sold it for $18,000. If he kept it, it would have been worth $80 million. Makes sense, because he probably bought it back in those days, right? So, you know, good on you. Anyway, he made 18K. What are you crying for? You know, for me, I'm a 1% guy. If I make 1%, I'm happy, right? But there's a bigger fundamental story behind that. But listen, guys, this is enjoyable. I'm loving this. And you got to also love it. Respect for crypto for what it is, right? I mean, check this out, right? We're only 2% of the entire world industry. 2 trillion is nothing, only 2%, right? 2 trillion, no, not entire world, but we're only 2% in crypto right now. The global people, there's only 2% actually invested in crypto, right? Out of 7.5 billion or probably 8 billion people, right? Only 2% are actually invested. That's what we got on metric, on chain, by the way, right? So we're seeing that. Now imagine when we move up another percent, where we're going to go to, right? You know, and think about this as well. We are in 2% of the global population in crypto, and we make more noise than the other 98%. We are more lively than the other 98%, right? The news talks about us more, right? In crazy ways, right? Or, you know, we're explosive. And this is 2%. Imagine what happens when we move to 10%. I actually tweeted that to Willy Woo as well, right? I said, Willy Woo, this is what's going to happen. We're in 2%. Well, imagine what happens when we go to 10%, right? Or even more. And I believe that in a decade, we're going to do that. It's going to be mental. $10 trillion BTC, complete market cap, 100% possible, right? And it's going to be freaky. I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to miss out. But more importantly, let me tell you what kind of people are going to miss out. People who invest all their money without thinking, right? They're going to lose out, right? Because they're going to fear and this and that, probably even cash out. Those are in for quick money. There was a video I made on another brother's channel with a collaborative video I did on some other channel. And the brother asked me, so Sham, how can I make quick money? Right? Oh, by the way, those of you who don't know, my name is Sham and I make crypto videos and I'm a bit of a nutter, right? So yeah, he asked me, he said, Sham, how can I make quick money? And we had a 4-hour-long debate, right? We sat there, recorded, you know, a 4-hour-long video. And I explained everything to him and it was all being recorded. And then right at the end, he asked me one question and we killed the whole video, right? He said, bro, how can I make quick money? And I said, you can't make any money. If you're in it for the quick money, get the hell out of here. It's not for you. And that's it. That kind of killed the whole video. The whole interview was killed. 4-hour-long interview was killed in like 2 seconds. The moment he said that to me, I was like, hold on, right? And it was all off script, right? And he turned around and he just asked me one single question and he killed it off. And I didn't have to react. I think I can link the video. I actually went in silence. Actually, I have it on another channel. I can link it. I do have it in my other channel. I was shocked and I was like, no, in that case, you're not going to make any money. Full stop. That was my answer to him back in 2020. I said, no, if you're going in for the quick money, you can't do it. Bitcoin's not about making quick money, right? That's the worst thing you can think of. Bitcoin is all about patience. It will test you. Crypto will test you, right? It will test you to the point where your blood one day will be pumping so high, right? You're hyped up to the other time when your blood stops running, right? That's what it does, right? So this is what you got to understand. Crypto is not every man's game, right? This is one of the reasons why a lot of the institutions, a lot of these big corporations, right? They're afraid. They actually are afraid, right? I mean, there are those with massive liquidity who are happy and they've seen the gains, obviously. Others who don't have the liquidity, and this is what you have to say. Not all companies have the liquidity. They don't all have a passive reserve, right? A lot of people just get by. You could have a company making $100 billion a month, right? But then his expenses are $99 billion. He hasn't got the money to spare, right? So this is what you have to also understand. It's a hard reality. Not everybody makes billions and sits on billions for no good reason. I mean, who keeps reserves, right? Someone's got to take profit taking, this, that, share distribution, all sorts of other stuff, right? This is what it is. So a lot of these guys are afraid as well, right? And it's the right thing. You've got to be afraid, right? It's a new asset. You don't know what you're doing. How do you work with this, right? This is what you've got to understand. So yeah, I mean, you know, those are the people who are going to lose, right? You know, who have no patience and everything. You've got to have real patience with Bitcoin. I mean, I'm so patient with it. I have no words to describe it. The only thing I do to practice my patience is whenever I'm in crypto, altcoin or whatever, and I you know, regardless whether it be for 7 days, for 30 days, for 60 days, for 6 months or a year, whatever, right? What I do, I put it in a private wallet and I literally just disconnect myself, put the seed phrases on a piece of paper or something, disconnect myself so I can't see the balance, and I move it away. It's not on the exchange, it's nowhere, right? So by doing that, I'm chill because it doesn't affect me. I'm like, well, I don't want to know. This is what I'm going to sell. And I'm one of those, like, if I say something, it's like written in stone for me, right? It's like, right, that's it. You know, I'm not going to change my mind. I do not contradict what I say, right? If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Okay, maybe I contradicted on one thing. I did say that I'm never going to buy Doge, but yesterday I did say to the group, I said, guys, I'm just jumping in because I'm going to make some money and I'm going to get the hell out. I still don't believe in it, right? Because remember what I say, right? Every cryptocurrency, there is only one cryptocurrency and everything else is an altcoin, an alt currency, right? Everybody wants your Bitcoin. And now Ethereum's gone into that level as well, where everybody wants your Ethereum too, right? Binance is coming into the level where everybody wants your Binance. At some point, everybody's going to want your Cardano. At some point, everybody's going to want your Polkadot, right? When the ecosystems are built. So what I'm talking about is a general thing, right? A greater thing, right? Where once the ecosystem is built, that's what they're going to want. And there are plenty of other blockchains. That's what they're going to want. All these shit coins, scam coins, and this and that, promises, we're going to promise to do this, I mean, there's a coin called Hellcoin, right? Someone put it on my radar the other day and I looked at it. I can see it's pumping, right? And they say we're going to do, you know, money exchanges, this and that. I don't believe it. It's a scam. And then we've got this new ICP, internet coin. We're going to change the internet. Seriously? You're going to come out yesterday and you're going to change the internet today? Yeah? Right, was that easy? Internet, the work on internet was being done in the 50s. The original internet was launched in the 1960s, right? 60, 65-ish, something like this. The public didn't even see it until the 80s, right? Most of the institutions and, you know, big corporations with their mega big server rooms were using it, right? So we're going to change the internet. You're going to reinvent the wheel, yeah? Seriously. Maybe you can upgrade it, right? This is where Chainlink, the graph, and this and that, they come in, and I love them, right? They are putting a layer 2, layer 3 solution, right, on top of the existing technology. You don't go reinventing the wheel. We're going to create the new internet, yeah? Seriously? Yeah, good luck to you. Don't believe in it. It's a scam. That's what I mean. It's a scam. They just want your Ethereum. They just want Bitcoin. That's all they want, right? So I hope this video was informative, guys. If you liked it, please hit the smash the like button. I won't make this any longer. I won't do any chance, no bonus video today. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Okay, I'm off to the Wizard of Oz. I'll see you soon. Maybe I might find a lion on the way there.